What's up, y'all? I'm gonna talk about Miss Leah Chase and how in in the movie Princess and the Frog and how the movie was inspired. It was basically about her life, basically. And I've noticed years ago. I remember this when this came out, and I didn't really put too much into it, but a lot of black people on Twitter was crying about how the phenotype change between Tiana being dark and versus being mulatto like. And the real Leah Chase was not only she was a very light complected woman. All right, and she was Creole on top of that. And it just amazes me how these people don't do research, and they probably already know this already, but they just want to get over. And Black Twitter was crying. I wish we had something called like mulatto Twitter, where we did the same thing when people are taking inventions from us or saying something about us. We can do the same thing. But basically, what I'm talking about is about how they were crying about how they were they were white, quote unquote, whitewashing, and but the original person was Creole, and they were very light complected. This is the sister who, is the inspiration behind the movie. It wasn't a black person, all right, and she was a chef, and she was also a community activist, all right. She did a lot of community work, all right. They were calling for they were harassing Disney, telling Disney they need to redo it over and all type of stuff. And then they try to lie, say it was about, it was more so about the facial features, more so about the than the actual skin tone, which is a lie. We know it's about both, but mainly the skin tone and the hair. All right, but they were crying about this stuff, and they don't even. A lot of them do know that the actual person is actually a mulatto or a lighter complected person, and some of them don't. But that's how entitled they are. All right, you could probably even still tell them this. They probably still have an issue with it. All right, but we can see that this woman is a very light complected female woman. All right, so